Another iteration of Illinois versus Purdue, but on the gridiron this time. Not time to talk about basketball yet. Illinois defensive coordinator Aaron Henry previewed Purdue. Shout out to Wagner over at 24/7, who covers Illinois. Had some very good stuff on the preview of this game. And like I said, Illinois defensive coordinator Aaron Henry in previewing Purdue, it's kind of a tongue twister if you think about it, stated that Devin Mockobee is a freak show. He and Ryan Brown will play on Sundays, implicating that running back Devin Mockobee and quarterback Ryan Brown of Purdue will play on Sundays. I'm assuming he's talking about the NFL when he says Sundays, unless I missed something in this one. That's pretty big praise for a running back averaging 3 yards a carry and a quarterback that has thrown for 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions on the season. But I will say this, joking aside with that, these are two guys that have shown flashes and been guys for this Purdue team that is 2-2 this season, but feels like they're like 9-0 given what Purdue has been through the past couple of years. So, Dion, I'll throw it to you. Big praise from a really good defensive coordinator in Aaron Henry, by the way, for Illinois, saying that Devin Mockobee is a freak show and that he and Ryan Brown will play on Sundays. What do you take from that?
They're not going to play on Sundays. They're not going to play on Sundays. Like he's averaging, you said it, three yards per carry. He has 70 rushes, 246 yards on the season. He's been at he's been at Purdue for 4 years. And it looks like he's gotten like a substantial amount of carries each of these years. He has 2,700 yards total. He's never rushed for 1,000, never rushed for more than 9 touchdowns in a year. I'm not taking anything away from Devin Brown. I'm sure he's like a good player, not a Sunday player though. Like it's levels to this. Like you can be a good college running back, which it seems like he's a pretty good college running back, but he's not an NFL type guy. Ryan Brown on the other side of things, sophomore. Um, Little ways to go. Maybe he develops and takes a major leap and plays on Sundays, but at the moment, I see 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions as a sophomore. Doesn't scream Sunday to me. I will say this though, Mendoza is about to be the number one pick in the draft, and you never could have told me that was a real possibility. So Ryan, like I might not know a thing about quarterbacks.
Dion, how's your job going?
Beginning of the school year, everything's like a little up and down. One of the biggest issues we've had is we can't find any uniforms for our girls' sports teams.
Mm, that's a difficult thing to find a solution for. I know damn well all about that because I got a daughter that just turned 2. She's into sports and she's already outgrowing every little piece of sports apparel she had. Thankfully, I know Clara Kate Creations. Clara Kate Creations was started by a former high school teacher who quit because it wasn't cost effective to send new twins and a 2-year-old to daycare. She found it easier to make girls' sports apparel than finding it to buy. And I am so thankful that she exists because if we have an old shirt of Murph's that she's outgrown, we can send it in and she takes that piece of apparel that means something and upcycles it into an outfit that Murphy can now wear as she grows up. She makes great stuff. It's honestly kind of like your fullback's wife, Kyle Juszczyk. Is that how you say it? She does that. But honestly, I think Clara Kate's coming for Mrs. Juszczyk's job.
I love that. I'm a big Juice guy. Love his wife. Love Claire Kate even more than both of them, though.
You can send in your own custom ideas and she will come up with a design. She's just the best. Look up Clara Kate Creations on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and more.
Yeah, I mean, given who's in the draft, I mean, who really knows what could happen nowadays? Look, I think that you can praise these guys because I think they are worthy of some praise, right? Given what Purdue football is, I think that they've at least invigorated the program to a certain extent. Well, with first year head coach Ryan Odom. Um, but sorry, is it Barry Odom or Ryan?
Barry.
Barry, sorry, Ryan Odom is I think the coach of Virginia basketball, perhaps. So my apologies. But with Odom at the helm as head coach, I think that this is a team that has shown some fight, has shown like a level of excitement that they hadn't had the past couple years. We can praise them for what they are without taking it to the next level, talking about the play on Sundays. Because I don't see it. Even though the one thing I will say is in the world, I've seen some random running backs playing the NFL nowadays. Devin Mockobee, honestly, I could be ladder playing him in like 2 years and have great value on it. And I feel like it would work for the Dolphins or something like that. But like outside of that, it's just fair to say like we can give these guys credit for being as good as they are without going as far as saying they'll play on Sundays in the NFL, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think Illinois knows they have to do some self-marketing to get back into the playoff hunt after what happened in Indiana. And framing the Purdue game as if you're going against an NFL backfield, that's, that's the best case scenario in terms of self-marketing. But people also have to believe you to self-market. And I don't think anybody's going to believe this version of self-marketing.
Yeah, and this is respecting opponents. This is making sure that you know what you're doing here and you know how to operate. But at the end of the day, I just don't see a world where this is true. But at the same time, I want to give those two guys credit because I think that what Aaron Henry's trying to get at here is that these are two guys that are very, very talented and I think there's a world where this is a tougher game for Illinois. Like I think that Purdue has shown enough fight. They played some really good teams this year, so it's gonna be a really good football game. And I think Aaron Henry's just trying to give two talented guys credit for doing what they have done thus far. And I'm honestly, it's weird to say this, Dion. You might call me a sicko. Am I okay for being a little semi excited to watch Illinois versus Purdue football?
I love Illinois to cover that spread.
What is it?
It's single digits, I know that much. I don't remember what it was, but it was like 9 or 10, I want to say.
I think the game's at Purdue, right?
That game could be anywhere, and if you
Ah,
can, you give me Illinois less than 20, Purdue, I think Purdue stinks. I think they're like just really bad at football. Respectfully, I mean they're the best basketball team in the country. They have to be bad at something. If you're giving me Illinois anything under 20, I'm taking it, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, 9.5 at the moment.
yeah. That honestly, I might sprinkle Purdue. Awesome. Actually, no, I'm not because I did that before. I don't know what to do with Illinois football. They did have a really good win at home last week against USC, but we'll see what happens. But shout out to Aaron Henry for giving credit to Mockobee and Ryan Brown, which I had my Mockobee scenario earlier this year where Dustin Schutte had to come and let me know what the deal was with that. But yeah, Mr. 3 yards per carry and 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not necessarily screaming Sunday football players to me. Let's just say that.